Okay, so I'm gonna straighten my curly hair, not the whole thing. I know, it's been in a ponytail all day, but obviously you can see that it's very curly. And I'm gonna straighten just the front part because I like a wedge. I usually like to use my Jill Bear straightener to straighten my hair, but right now I just want to have that done for me every day. So I'm using an idea out of my head to do this. And the first thought that I had was that perm should work opposite of curly. So I'm using this that I got at the Dollar General. It comes with the Home Perm Step 1 curling lotion and Step 2 neutralizer. And these are things that are normal. And the base of it is ammonium thioglycolate, which is the base for any straightener. Now, from what I've read before, the only difference between a straightener solution for a Caucasian person and a permanent here is that this is very, very watery. So I might have to apply it a couple of, while I'm doing it. But the main point is just to keep the hair as straight as possible while I'm doing it, and it is suggested that I kind of get it a little bit wet before I start. Okay, so step 1 here is to shampoo with a normal shampoo and rinse thoroughly, towel dry, and apply the B4 pre-perm conditioner to hair. Use a full bottle and massage well into hair. Wrap a hot moist towel around head for 15 minutes. Rinse hair thoroughly with warm water. That sounds kind of nice. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Okay, even though I'm not going to do my whole head, I figured I can still condition my whole head. So I'm working on that, and I actually soaked my towel and wrung it out and then put it on my head. Okay, so it says to put a towel on your neck or cover yourself up. I just used my old Dora shirt because I love this shirt, but I paint in it, as you can see. And what I'm gonna do is, it says here, there's a lot of curling instructions, but we're gonna skip those because obviously we don't need those if we're trying to straighten our hair. So it says, to prevent curling lotion from touching your skin, apply petroleum jelly around the hairline and use a cotton coil. So if you want to do that, do that. I'm not going to do that. I am probably going to put some olive oil here. I don't have any petroleum jelly. I don't keep it. But it seems like if you get it on your skin, you're going to want to rinse thoroughly with water. You may also want to use disposable gloves to apply it. I'm going to take some olive oil. Now, I don't have oily skin. I have very dry skin. Not even dry, but normal. I don't get zits. So, I don't mind putting olive oil on my skin. I'm just going to put it all over. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my comb. It's kind of a wide set comb, as you can see. And here, actually, I'm going to show you what it says here. Hopefully it'll do its thing there. That's like the average curling timing. I think that's backwards, but hopefully you can read it. I don't know. Now look in the mirror. This is about as far back as I usually go when I straighten my top. See, in all this, I want just to be straight. I want it to be easier to straighten in the morning. Okay, got it in a nice little ponytail back there, and then I'm gonna oil this up without touching the front, because I just don't want it to get into my curls. I do love my curls, okay? Alright, so I just washed all that oil off of my hands. But as you can see, my natural curls are already starting to curl up as they dry. So I'm going to get the instructions out of the way because obviously I'm going to put a towel down. I actually made my vanity. Don't want to ruin it. Doing a lot of construction around here, as you can see. And keep this out of my eyes. Okay, I'm going to put this on to the best of my ability. Just like a hair gel or hair color. I used to use hair color a lot. And do it in like stripes. And now I can see why. I can see why some tutorials would caution you from using this as far as the viscosity of it is concerned, because it is terribly runny. Like terribly runny and terribly smelly. It's been a long time. I used to do perms when I was a kid. My hair was really, really straight, which is weird, I know. Went to a church camp, came back, my hair was curly. And I've always pretty much loved it. But I've always straightened the front. So I can feel, and I have an idea that it is definitely getting in there. I can feel it on my scalp. It is burning a little, I'm not gonna lie. Whew. I'm gonna turn the fan on, guys. Good thing my husband's not back here. He's got asthma. It says not to get on your skin. I can agree. Now I have to pay attention to the other side as well. Here's my halfway check-in. See, I'm keeping it very straight. Trying to keep these little frazzles from not straightening, and I just kind of re-wet it once in a while with the solution to make sure it stays in there, because I would not want to have to do this stinky thing for nothing. Okay, so for at least 30 minutes, probably a little bit more, I've been combing this straight, keeping it straight, straight, straight on the side of my face, trying not to get it in my eyeballs. And the next step is to rinse warm water for 3 minutes, blot dry any excess water, okay, so I'm going to keep the fan, I know the fan is annoying, but I'm going to keep it on just so that, in case it's stinky, you know what I mean? But what I'm going to do is, I just rinsed it for 3 whole minutes, probably a little bit more, so I get it nice and straight. Be sure to saturate all your hair, it says. So what I did, I left my ponytail in still while I rinsed, so I knew which hair I was straightening, which hair I was leaving curly still. I didn't want to have to separate it back out, you know what I mean? So, nice and straight, nice and straight. Now I'm going to rinse my gloves. And my hair is pretty much dry. I don't know if you remember, I mean it's not dry but it's damp, but I don't know if you remember, but before it was curling up almost instantly. But as you can see, my natural curls are already starting to curl up as they dry. When it was drying and now it's not, which is amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just neutralizer mess in. Here it is, neutralizer. Shake, shake, shake. Like a champagne bottle. Then I'm gonna put my head over my sink and I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I left the fan on because I didn't know how stinky this was gonna get. This is very, 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 very soupy. Just like, doesn't seem to smell. Now what I want to do is it said saturate there. I rinse my comb, by the way. Okay, this is a lot easier to saturate with. Just keep it out of your eyes. And I'm going to saturate the other side. It's nice and easy. Remove bender. Okay, so put the neutralizer in with the rods in and then remove them and still keep the neutralizer in for 5 more minutes. So I did 10 minutes with this neutralizer in. That was the thing. And I kept my hair straight, straight, straight. Now the thing is I have to rinse thoroughly with warm water. And then towel dry, put leave-in conditioner in, don't rinse. And then I can put, then I can just do my hair. But wait 48 hours to shampoo my hair. To remember that, which is easy for me because I only do it like a couple times a week as it is. Even though I keep my hair short, it just keeps it nice and healthy. Alright, so what I'm going to do is that's how I did it, and then I'm going to check back, and then tomorrow you're going to see how it does in the daytime. So I'm definitely seeing a difference. As it air dries, I can tell that it's not curling up like it did before. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and keep combing it, because I just kind of want to see what happens. Put this on the back part of my hair. Now my goal is to be able to wake up and maybe straighten it and have it not frizz up on me. But look, I'm telling you right now, my hair would be spiraling this dry. So it did its job. So it's 100% humidity today. I'm just on my way to work. I think it's doing okay, being honest. I woke up and my hair was a bit curly. So, and I straightened it with my Gilbert straightener. It's kind of curling at the end, but I think that's how I straighten it too. And I also need to cut my ends because they're getting shaggy. I made it to work with my hair straight still. So 100% humidity. Impressed. Impressed. So it's still straight. Half the day gone. Having in the air conditioning all day. 100% humidity outside. It's not frizzing up on me like usual. So straight, straight, straight. Over to the gym, and I just kind of wanted to show you my hair. This is my hair all day. The day right after I straightened it. You can, the way it's layered, it kind of looks wavy, but it is straight. So I think the ultimate test is going to be if it holds up while I work out. Hey guys, it's waving up a little, but I mean, that's straight for me. That is straight for me, and it stayed straight all day until it got wet. And I had it all clumped up in this hat right here. And the hat was soaking wet. I'm telling you, it worked.